Yeah, I'm ready. What's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. That's crazy.
Yeah, you just stay focused.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There goes MP, the most hyped prospect since LeBron James. Can this third-generation NBA athlete and 19-year-old superstar live up to the hype? The journey begins tonight as he plays his first NBA game.
Hello, deja vu in here.
No, right.
It's not every day you see your son playing his first NBA game.
I know I shouldn't be focused on this, but I still can't believe that Grandpa's not here right now. Just doesn't feel right.
It's okay to feel that way. I was missing too, but you know, Grandpa would kick you behind if he knew you let him distract you like that. You gotta put that on the back burner, huh?
Yeah, you're right.
Now listen to me, there are gonna be a lot of people in here tonight. But you and I both know what you've been working toward all these years.
Greatness.
I don't care about the hype. Most of the people talking, they don't even believe what they say half the time.
But me and you believe
Yeah, what do we believe?
that I could be one of the best players to ever play this game.
Yes, sir. That starts tonight.
Let's do it.
No going easy on these guys because your pops played for them, all right?
Hey, MP, what's
Hey,
up?
what's up?
Check out these free kicks that we're hooking you up with. On behalf of Nike, I'd just like to wish you good luck in your first NBA game. Not that you need it, of course. We're all real excited to see what you do out there.
Hey, MP, let's talk for a minute.
Getting me ready for this since I was 6 years old, so I'm ready.
Okay, so that's why they say what they say about you, huh? Can't miss. A legend at 19. The next GOAT.
Yep, keep going.
Look, just don't try to prove it all at once, right? Look, you got the all-NBA upside, clearly. So you only need to show flashes right now.
Coach, I'm trying to show my full potential.
That's the competitor's mentality, and I get that. But just remember that it's a long process, MP. As long as you tap into what makes you great, we're all good. No one is expecting a fully formed MVP on day one.
Loud and clear, Coach.
Great. So go out there and have a little fun.
Hey, you know I will.
Have a great game, boss.
All eyes on MP tonight. The anticipation for this highly touted prospect has been building for some time, leading to this game as he makes his NBA debut in front of an eager home crowd. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Dallas Mavericks. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Grant Williams is out there with Exum, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Spurs, the guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's prime time and at the small forward. And Greg making his debut, MP, coming from a long line of NBA players.
And Kevin, MP, the son of Prince, a longtime Clipper and Mav player. And don't forget his grandfather was Truck, another pro player who played back in the 80s. So MP, the latest member of the family to make his NBA debut.
Game one of this great season to come. It's just so great, Clark, to be here with you. How excited are you?
No more off-season talk, guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited.
Here's Exum. Outside Williams. Passes it to Lively. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
To the left wing, stolen by Exum. Doncic outside. Vassell against Irving. Shoots over Vassell. Irving can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Primetime's shot is good. Primetime's got 5 now. And MP, one of the most touted rookies in quite some time. Greg already had a shoe deal in place when he was drafted.
And Kevin, Nike jumping at the chance to sign MP. Sky-high expectations for this young man.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Doncic against Vassell. Back to Doncic. Now, here's Exum. He's covered closely. He dishes it to Williams. Just 3 to shoot. The 3 for Doncic. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Primetime. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. He's coming off an excellent season. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And, again, you got to love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. There's the pick. Pass to Lively. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Lively's got his second bucket tonight.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, from all accounts, the anticipation is huge as people get ready for MP to get started here tonight. Labeled as one of the most highly touted prospects to enter the NBA since LeBron. You can imagine the excitement and pressure he must be thinking about at this moment. Every great journey starts with a first step. And we'll see MP's first step soon enough. Guys?
Yep, plenty of hype for sure. David, thank you. Mavericks trailed by 5. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Irving. Stripped it away. And here's the fast break. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Exum. Yep, it counts. And here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. And the shot is good.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep beat, let him eat.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. Exum. And that one hits back iron.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Primetime. 14 points for him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's Doncic. 11-point game. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Primetime. There's the killer two-handed slam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Derek Jones is out there with Green. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Irving. Nothing on the board. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
And here is Irving, following the three from Primetime. Jones sets the pick for Hardaway. Back to Irving, over Graham. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Hardaway. Irving's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And again, another one in from Primetime.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. 19-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's Hardaway. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season. You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now, I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Sohan's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Primetime. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say Man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Hardaway passes to Powell. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Get through.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Sohan. Hardaway against Vassell. Now the pass to Jones. And it's off from 3-point range. Mavericks trailed by 19. Pass to Hardaway. Powell with it. Now the dish to Irving. Drives to the hoop. He kicks to Jones. Passes it to Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Hardaway has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset, when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Jones looking for an opening. Outside for Wembanyama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 19. And let's go to the sideline for a report on MP.
Thanks, Kev. The debut of MP tonight has turned into a festival of sorts. Celebrities have lined up to see the next big thing make his debut, and it's been the hot ticket. Of course, MP's father, Prince, will also be one of the familiar faces in the crowd. We'll see what kind of show MP puts on. Guys?
Yep, he's got family here. Hoop fans are excited for this game. Everything is in alignment. David, thanks. A different look now for San Antonio. Collins comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And Prime Time subbed in for Johnson. Here's Lively. Irving dishes to Doncic. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And Irving launches it from deep. That three off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Exum. After the miss from Primetime, on the wing, Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Spurs leading by 17. And it's Primetime missing. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy two from Doncic.
This guy is a tremendous shot maker. That really was a tough bucket from Luka Doncic.
Primetime. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Doncic looking it over. Six to shoot. Irving for three. Knocks down the three ball. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
And so it's San Antonio up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute.
joining us, getting right to the story. Things are going well for the San Antonio Spurs. And you have to admire MP's confidence as a rookie.
Chop off the old blocks. Both his dad and his granddad had great belief in themselves.
And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the San Antonio Spurs.
They look like they attended the shooting school of Dr. Onilovich. Great touch from the perimeter. I'm looking in the mirror.
I'm not exactly sure that school is accredited, Shaq. I'll have somebody from research check it out. I know there's not a free throw academy. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from primetime.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's prime time, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Prime time's shot is good. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Over in the corner, Doncic. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's prime time. That one rolling around and rims out. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Down by 15. Kicks to Williams. Now Exum. Pass to Lively. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Lively's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And he drives in. The Mavericks pull it in.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away to shaking your head at how good he is.
And here is Doncic after the three-pointer from primetime. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And the Mavericks call time here. San Antonio making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. 6 on the shot clock. Exum kicks to Williams. And the three ball is good. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They liked the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
Here's Primetime, and he has 42. That one goes in. Primetime's got 44.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Exum sets a screen for Doncic. Here's the three. Rebound, San Antonio. Sohan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Primetime missing. Mavericks trail by 16. Irving for 3. It doesn't go for him. Spurs have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Primetime, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Irving. He hits it from 9. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Irving's so good and crafty at being able to get things done with the high percentage shot inside.
And it's Primetime missing. Doncic against Jones. The shot from 20 feet away. Good. He has 6.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. They've got Grant Williams. Hardaway is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. Williams passes to Hardaway. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. To the left side wing. Here's Primetime. Good, another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Out to Hardaway. There's the pass to Irving. Dallas moving it around. Here's Powell. Lays it up off the glass.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Spurs leading by 14. Here's prime time. Powell on the double team. Collins wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here is Irving. Hardaway with a wide open look. Another three for Dallas.
Shooters shoot, and Hardaway Jr. won't hold back in the corners.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. A different look now for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Johnson. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Doncic comes in for Derek Jones. Spurs leading by 14. Pass to prime time. Goes up on the wing, and that one drops. Primetime's got 53.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Irving after the made shot from primetime. No good from Irving.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Hardaway with it. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Vassell against Irving. Doncic outside. Shot to stop the run. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Here's primetime. Into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for San Antonio.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for primetime.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And here is Graham after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Shoots from the block, and he nails the jumper.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Hardaway. And it's Osman with the rebound. And so Graham will bring it up for the Spurs. Here's primetime. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Curry passes to Powell. Dishes to Hardaway. On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway up top. The shot. It's good from the top of the key.
Boy, watch out now. Once Hardaway Jr. gets hot, the key is being aggressive and staying aggressive, which is what he's doing right now.
Primetime, the pass to Johnson. Here's primetime. Osman controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. And this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all
Thank y'all. Wow, listen,
right here.
I do my best to get to everybody, but we're gonna try to do this in an orderly fashion, all right? Why don't we start right over here?
Gary Carson, local news. MP, this was the most anticipated rookie debut since LeBron James. And even with all that hype, you blew away expectations. Your box score numbers jump off the page. You outperformed guys like Michael Jordan and LeBron James in their first games. Is it fair to say that you're on your way to becoming one of the next all-time greats?
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not trying to be all egotistical about it, but I'm not going to sit up here and lie about how good I am either. My talents are elite, and they're elite because I've got an elite work ethic. Not because my family played in the NBA or whatever else people want to say. I want to be the greatest player of all time. And if you ask me, which you just did, I'm on my way. Next question.
Right here. MP.
Yes, ma'am. Right up front.
Lina Becker, Sportbild monatlich. Wie fühlt es sich an, dein allererstes NBA-Spiel zu gewinnen mit Fans, die auf der ganzen Welt zuschauen?
Lena Becker, Sport Monthly. How does it feel to get your first win in an NBA game with fans watching all around the world?
Getting the win is huge. Hey, wherever fans of this team live, I want to make them happy because that's what it's all about. Gelling as a team, winning games, and giving the people who support you a reason to be proud. Danke, thank you.
All right, we got time for one more. You, sir, in the back.
Damian Patterson, City Free Press. What does it mean to you to be a third-generation NBA player, following in the footsteps of your father Prince and grandfather Chuck?
It means a lot, yeah. You got to respect where you come from, and I come from a line of guys who got basketball in their blood. But the most important thing to me right now is representing these fans and the city and bringing them the championship they deserve. As much as I love my dad and miss my grandpa, I play for the name on the front of the jersey, not on the back. Thank you. Next question. Right up front.
One more question.
Parfait, merci. Béatrice Corbet, la compétition. Votre maillot est le maillot le plus vendu en France en ce moment. Avez-vous un message pour vos fans français?
Beatrice Courbet, the competition. Your jersey is the #1 selling jersey in France at the moment. Do you have any message for your French fans?
Man, love you guys. France is awesome. I went there to help promote my first shoe deal, and I fell in love with the country. I mean, there's so much beautiful history there, but it's also very modern and forward-thinking at the same time. I'd love to go back someday and spend some serious time there. Thank y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank y'all.
One more.
Proud of you, MP. Hey, you should be. I'm about to do something special with the family name. No? Level it up.
You talk real big for somebody who just was crying as they dropped their Ninja Turtle in the toilet.
Pop, that was like 12 years ago. I'm a grown man now.
You can't even rent a car.
That's why I got you.
Uh-huh, and you're lucky that you do.
Hey, I appreciate it, Pop. You here to keep me on track.
And you know what the goal is.
Greatness.
That's right. Oh, speaking of, you know who this guy is.
Yeah, what about him?
He just updated his all-time GOAT list. Says that you have a chance to make it to the top someday.
For real?
Mm-hmm. Take a look.
So with all this talk about MP being the best prospect since LeBron James and Victor Wembanyama being a generational talent, it got me thinking about my all-time GOAT list. Now, if you are new to the pod, you might not know that I have a passion for ranking the legends. I've spent a massive amount of time researching their careers, and I placed them into 5 tiers of greatness. You can find that list on my website, by the way. Now, I love working on my GOAT list, but these guys are so legendary that they tend to stay in the same spot year after year. So I decided to add a new tier called the Got Next tier. This tier contains some of the younger guys in the league who aren't quite GOATs yet, but who, if they continue on their current trajectories, will almost certainly be in that discussion when their careers are over. Now, you may be wondering who's in the Got Next tier, so let's get to it. These are in order, by the way. Luka, Embiid, Tatum, Zion, Wembanyama, and of course, MP. Now, a lot of you might be like, I put MP behind Wembanyama, but they're basically tied, as I see it. And if MP distinguishes himself early on, I'll be happy to swap him with Vic. So, let me know. What do you think? Is there anyone who should be on the Got Next tier but isn't? Is there anyone who is there but shouldn't be? Hit me up on social. We'll talk about it.
These are the kind of people you want on your side if they're going to call you the GOAT someday.
Oh, come on, Pop. Media doesn't matter. It's all about winning games.
You're wrong. You need to understand how these people see you. I wish I would have played the game when I was your age.
Look, all due respect, Pop, I'm not like you. I'm not going to make the same mistakes you did.
I spent the best years of my career in losing situations because winning organizations didn't see me as someone who had their head screwed on tight.
Because you didn't, though.
Not at first, okay? But when I was with Dallas, they gave me a shot. Could have been sooner if I had played the game.
All right.
Son, you're trying to do something that nobody's ever done before. And when you do it, believe me, you will do it. There's gonna be no question who the GOAT is.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.
All right, we've seen MP have some really impressive games scoring the ball lately. Now, how close do you think he is to going supernova, having one of those 70-point explosions a la Dame Lillard or Donovan Mitchell?
Oh, he's going to do it in his next game.
What makes you say that? Something you like about the matchup?
I don't even know who he's playing.
Okay, so then just blind faith.
Basically, I mean, those guys you mentioned, it wouldn't have mattered who was guarding them when they hit 70. They couldn't be stopped. MP's got that same ability. He just ain't done it yet.
So you're saying it's inevitable?
It's a lock. Write it down in stone, put it in a vault, lock the vault, and then throw away the key.
All right, you want to put some money on it?
See, you always bring the money into this. I'm talking about my pride. I'm putting my pride on the line, brother, and that's priceless.
Right, because pride is what makes the world go round.
Yes, it does.
Pride fills up your gas tank.
Pride, baby. I got pride. Y'all got pride? Get some pride.
That was a special first game from a special talent. Hey, better than LeBron. Yes, you heard that right.
That's a legendary first game. You feel me? Legendary.
What do I think of MP's first game? I mean, he was good, but it's just one game.
No, I can't think of anybody over the last 20 years or so who have had as much pressure as MP. I'm not ready to crown him just yet. But what he did today, man, that's something that you see that is so special that even Michael Jordan and LeBron James didn't even do. It's early, but right now, man, he's living up to the hype. His hype is bigger than you would want to put on one person, but right now he looks like he can live up to the hype.
Heck of a game, but it's not surprising if you've been watching MP these past few years.
You gotta play a clean game against Kawhi. No mistakes.
Hey, MP, I got some film. Now, that's a good pass, right?
Well, the fact that you paused the video and I can see Kawhi's about to pounce, I'm gonna say no.
Good point. But you see what I'm saying, though.
I gotta be extra careful around Kawhi.
He'll surprise you. Don't get lazy with your passes.
All right, bet.
Watch how much ground he covers here.
Have a great game, man.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. And it's prime time in at the 3. And for the Clippers, George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Norman Powell out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the center position. So much has been made about MP joining this team, Grant. But if you talk to him, he knows it all comes down to winning.
And that's the mentality he needs to have. Everyone wants him to win and win fast. But ultimately, players like MP are judged by how many rings they collect.
So the Clippers win the tip. The NBA season just getting going. Fall is coming in full force. Grant, there's nothing quite like this time of year.
It's the best time of the year, and I'm chomping at the bit. I mean, every fan is excited and, of course, optimistic. You know, fans all over are excited to see the new faces on their team, so nothing can beat some good old basketball in the fall.
We'll be watching the battle between MP and Kawhi Leonard. This will be the first time these two have ever seen each other on the floor.
Tangling with Kawhi Leonard is so intimidating. The reason he can seemingly score on anyone, but he is also a merciless defender. A nightmare on both ends.
And I'm expecting quite a show from these guys. MP will likely try to take control of the pace early, and that's when he and his team are at their best.
Now here's George. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's primetime. Powell covers. From down in the low post, it goes.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
You know, Grant, last season for the Spurs, their worst winning percentage since 1997.
And for a franchise that's done so much winning, BA, kind of strange to see. I mean, 4 straight years missing the playoffs, but before that, 22 straight playoff appearances and 5 titles.
And he gets the bucket.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
Here's primetime. Leonard defending. Primetime. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Leonard. George outside. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, George is screen on Jones. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
It's good. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
It's stolen by Leonard. On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Vassell. Pass to Leonard. Over Jones. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Harden. Leonard's got 6.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. James Harden, number 1.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Here's Jones. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Here's primetime. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 9 points in the game. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Zubats, screen. Harden against Jones. Leonard's shot's good.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. If I'm a young fan watching the NBA, Kawhi Leonard is a guy I'm keeping a close eye on, Grant. He does everything the right way.
BA, so much to like about Kawhi's game and how he carries himself. He takes so much pride in what he does on both ends of the floor.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
Pass to primetime, and he goes in for the dunk.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Jones against Harden. Zubats with a screen on Jones. Leonard with the ball. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Can he keep it going? And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
He's 7 out of 9 from the field to start off. Great output.
Leonard looking over the floor. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, the claw says, not here, not now.
Here's prime time. Coming off a terrific game against Houston.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
The Clippers have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Puts it up from the high post. Leonard can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And prime time gets it to go.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
George outside. Takes one from 10 feet. Vassell with the rebound. Here's prime time. Got it off in time. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Spurs out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Keldon Johnson out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's prime time in at the 2 guard. Here's prime time. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. And it's good. 2 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
This Clipper squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars?
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Highland, he's checked in for the Clippers. So much of modern offenses include hunting for mismatches. Doris, if you aren't a great defender, you're targeted.
And the word you used is appropriate. Great defender. Because teams know how to find the weakest link and attack that. They isolate that point.
For the Clippers, Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Powell comes in for Paul George. And it's James Harden in for Highland. The Spurs making a switch here. And the Clippers with the ball. 11-point game. Westbrook finds Zubats. Harden scanning the floor. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
Awful call. Terrible.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. From deep three-point land. Can't hit that one.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Prime time. Can't get it to go.
MP is just exploiting this matchup. You've got to appreciate the confidence he's playing with.
Here's Leonard. Throw it down, Kawhi.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Vassell outside. Collins passes to Vassell. Out to the wing. Here's primetime. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Westbrook outside. Offensive board. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. The three. Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Powell finds Leonard. And here's Harden. He's guarded by Vassell. Clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. Harden misses. Corner shot. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Spurs out in front, up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
They're running up and down the floor like they're in the schoolyard. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do.
Like lots of easy buckets, nobody getting back on D, to the slow plays.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep running. They're wearing these guys out. And let's switch gears for a second, checking out social media. Let's see, I've got B-Ball Expert Crossover wanting to know if you guys were offered a free ticket to travel in space, would you go?
I probably would turn down the offer to go to space. I'm pretty much happy with being here on Earth.
I would have to agree with Kenny. I can look up and see space, and that's good enough for me.
I expected more from both of you. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. Doris with all the star power on this Clippers team. It's surprising they haven't won 50 games in a regular season in the last 6 years.
BA, wow, that is such a striking indictment on the number of injuries this group has had. Load management, obviously, necessary on the one hand, but boy, it affected their rhythm and consistency.
George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers. 2 on the clock. Powell for 3. No good on the shot.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Prime time. And it's off from three-point range. The Clippers trail. Leonard outside. Pass to Harden. Zubats with it. Now Leonard. 18 points for him. Jones grabs the board. Primetime passes to Sohan. Here's Primetime. Defended by Harden. And Primetime gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In third, the Clippers.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
Right side, Harden. Kicks it to George. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. George has got 7.
You've got to be in Paul George's shooting space in order to make him uncomfortable. You give him anything easy, look out.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Clippers are certainly a deep team, and Kawhi Leonard said, "We have a lot of talented wings on our team that can play both ways. Dribble, shoot the ball, able to guard multiple positions, and I think that's what you need right now in the NBA. Guys that can guard, switch, and knock down open shots." Brian?
Yeah, true enough. Allie, thanks.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, B.A. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
The Clippers making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Now here's Jones. Yet to see a basket. Here's primetime. That three's off the mark. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Count that one.
Now, Kawhi Leonard understands when and where to deliver the ball to his teammates. Pretty play.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pulls up on the wing, and Primetime gets it to go. Primetime's got 9 points now in the second half.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Zubac with a screen on Vassell. Pass to Leonard. Kicks it to George. Fires from deep. Sohan with a rebound.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
First free throw is good. Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star, Grant?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
Collins, he's checked in for Wembanyama. 1:51 left in the third quarter here. Leonard with the ball. He's got 18. Takes the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Leonard with a double team. Primetime passes to Sohan. Jones from outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Westbrook's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Another shot. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Harden against Jones. Harden into the lane. Over Jones. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 12. Harden's shot is good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to Primetime. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Primetime's got 43 points.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Five to shoot. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Primetime. Sinks that one from the post. Primetime's got 45 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention.
And so the San Antonio Spurs up 15 points as this quarter concludes, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice.
Spurs will go for a different look here. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Tucker. Mann, he's checked in for Highland. And it's James Harden in for Westbrook. And San Antonio with a change here too. Sohan's checked in. Here's Primetime. Drains the triple. Primetime's got 48.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's prime time in at the 3, the small forward. Harden finds Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Spurs have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to George. Fires the 3. No good that time.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Prime time, can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the 4th quarter. Harden, the pass to George. Six to shoot. Goes up from the block. That one no good. Nice D from Vassell. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. And Prime Time gets it to go.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 23 points.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard.
Prime time, can't get it to go. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And for San Antonio, they're shooting 56% today.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And what a huge performance it was for primetime.
This guy has been shot making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Highland looking for an opening. Pass to Plumlee. Westbrook outside. The 3 on target from range.
Pre-shot preparation, right? The ability to catch and shoot is there for Russell Westbrook.
Here's Primetime. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Graham against Highland. Plumlee, a screen on Graham. Here's Highland. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Primetime. And the layup is good off the glass. Primetime's got 55. And here's Highland. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing.
All right, I'm just gonna say it. When it's all said and done, MP will be the GOAT, unequivocally.
Unequivocally?
Unequivocally.
Well, first of all, did you just look that word up? Because I have never heard you use that word in my life.
I like to learn, so what?
Yeah, okay, fine, but you can't say that if the guy's career has just started.
I mean, yo, he's gonna be awesome.
He's incredible, but he might average 50 points a game.
True.
But what if he gets hurt?
Oh, see, man, now you're just trying to jinx him. I see what you're doing.
I'm just saying longevity is part of this conversation.
I can agree with you there. Sure.
All right, to be the GOAT, you got to do it over a long period of time.
Facts.
I get that MP's your guy, and he's amazing, no doubt, but saying that he is a lock?
Unequivocally.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's unequivocal, man.
It's ridiculous.
No, it's unequivocal. Unequivocal. Go.
What does it mean?
It means without a doubt.